American hostage mom and family freed 5 years after being kidnapped by Taliban. An American woman, her Canadian husband and their 3 young children, all of whom were born in captivity, were rescued on Wednesday, 5 years to the day since the couple was kidnapped by the Taliban in Afghanistan, ABC News has learned. Caitlin Coleman, 31, and her husband, Joshua Boyle, 34, who were abducted while hiking in Afghanistan's Ghazni province in 2012, were secured in an exchange between Pakistani military and U.S. commandos late Wednesday after one of the longest and strangest American hostage ordeals in recent history, counterterrorism officials revealed. The family has not yet departed Pakistan, however. The U.S. military had a C-130 waiting to fly the family out, U.S. officials say, but Coleman's husband Boyle would not allow the family to get on the plane and even refused to allow medical personnel perform an examination of his children. The source close to the Coleman family says the plane would have gone to Afghanistan and then to Germany. Considering her aid to rescue the family until they were suddenly moved over the weekend to a new location with terrain that would have made an operation difficult. Negotiations, officials say, on the family's next destination are ongoing. According to 2 counterterrorism officials, U.S. Special Operations Forces were considering her aid to rescue the family until they were suddenly moved over the weekend to a new location with terrain that would have made an operation difficult. Yesterday, to the surprise of many within the U.S. military and government, the Pakistani Army announced that the family had been recovered. According to the Pakistani Army, the operation was carried out by Pakistani troops based on actionable intelligence from U.S. authorities, but details about the operation remain sparse. The Toronto Star reported that Boyle called his parents and told them that he was rescued following a shootout in which all 5 of his kidnappers were killed after he heard one of them say "kill the hostages." In a statement delivered on Thursday morning, President Donald Trump said only that the U.S. government worked with the Pakistani government to secure the family's release. The Pakistani government's cooperation is a sign that it is honoring America's wish that it do more to provide security in the region, and I want to thank the Pakistani government, Trump said. They worked very hard on this and I believe they're starting to respect the United States again. It's very important. I think right now a lot of countries are starting to respect the United States of America once again. The captors network was believed by intelligence and counterterrorism officials to have been part of the Al-Qaeda-aligned Afghan Haqqani network, the same group that held Army SGD Bo Bergdahl prisoner for 5 years until May 2014, but no one ever asked the families to pay ransom. Coleman's family members in the U.S. were tipped by the FBI yesterday that news was coming in her case. The U.S. government called us Wednesday afternoon, her father, Jim Coleman said this morning, when reached by phone by ABC News. They told me to sit down, and then they told me what had happened. All they told me was that they were in friendly hands. I am in a state of euphoria, stunned and overjoyed, Lynn Coleman, Caitlin's mother, added. Katie and her family's nightmare is finally over. Only days ago, Coleman, Boyle and 2 of their children were shown in a video recorded by their captors and sent to their families last January. The Boyle family provided it to the Toronto Star and to ABC News. The video shows the couple's 4-year-old son sitting on his father's lap, dressed in the same filthy clothing as in a video posted on YouTube last December. Coleman is shown cradling their second child, still an infant. A third child was born after the video was recorded, sources told ABC News.